Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I'll put it in drive mode and we'll drive it around. And basically with this throttle curve, it can get really fast. So this was this, and now we can take off. There you go, it's flying. And when you want to take off, you can actually drive and take off in this mode as well. Oh, it's fun to drive around, man. It's a different feeling to drive an FPV whoop. Assalamu alaikum and greetings. AliShanMao here. Welcome back to more RC video reviews. Today in this video, I'm going to unbox the new Eachine VWhoop 90. Well, it's a 2-in-1 FPV whoop, which you can drive on the floor as a hovercraft or fly as an FPV whoop around your house or your favorite obstacle course. Now when I opened the box, basically there's nothing much inside the box. I'm going to show you, but when I opened the box, what made me happy were the brushless motors. Yes, this baby is brushless. This is a brushless FPV whoover or VWhoop. Alright, so let's take the VWhoop out of the box. Inside the box, there's a user manual. There are 2 batteries, extra batteries, people. There's a USB charger, extra propellers, okay, and a screwdriver and a motor tool, propeller remover tool, and a double-sided tape, alright? And then we have this Eachine VWhoop. Let's bring the camera closer to this baby and talk about its features. Alright, build on VWhoop 90 is very simple. If you damage it, all you need to do is cut some KT board. Okay, basically you can actually go for your own designs as well when it comes to making hovercraft shapes. You can go with your own design. After that, you might want to notice there is a tilt system here, alright? So Crazybee F3 flight controller does support the tilt system, I believe. Okay, so basically you have a servo which will tilt the rear rotors forward, okay, and you can actually move it like a hovercraft. And when you want to take off, you can put it backward and start flying it like an ordinary whoop. Okay, look, the cap for the camera is stuck there. Now the camera or FPV system is basically, it was lying, it was hanging like this when it arrived. They didn't stick it right. I'm gonna go for some hot glue session here. So basically this is something like Eachine TX04 all-in-one FPV system. It's a 25 milliwatt 5.8 GSZ video transmitter on board and probably 600 TV line camera, okay? And the motors, and when it comes to the motors on this, I don't know if you can look at it or not. Let me just tilt this, then we can look at it. You can see these are brushless motors. I am able to see KV 19,000 on them. These are 19,000 kV brushless motor. So basically this is a brushless FPV hover whoop or whoover. I don't know how do you name it. Build quality, well, KT board and it's really very cheapish plastic on it. Rest, there is a flight control rest on the bottom. You can see the F3 flight controller, which is stuck in a hurry, I believe, because it's not level. There's 1 battery right here, so we have basically 3 batteries. Awesome. Okay, I might want to do something about this F3 flight controller and stick it with level, because without leveling the whoop is not gonna fly leveled either. So there's nothing much to see when it comes to the build quality of this. Let's see how it flies, and of course to fly it I'm gonna configure it with my new friend QX7. Let's do it. Alright, it's time to enjoy the Eachine VWhoop, which is a hovercraft and an FPV, brushless FPV VWhoop as well, with an all-in-one camera system, FPV system in front of it. Now, yes, when the very first time I flew it, honestly speaking, I had to delete that video because it was so disappointing. It wasn't stable, it was very difficult to control, it was just, you know, like a pendulum going here, there. Driving was okay, but flying was awful. It didn't have power in the beginning to even get up, and when it got up, it was really difficult to control. So I was like, hey Eachine, you made such a disappointing product. I couldn't believe that. So I went ahead and connected this once again to the beta flight, and I found that some of the configurations were not right, the default configuration. For example, it was never going into stabilized mode. That's where you can fly it really, really stable and enjoy driving it around as well. So using one of the switches that I set on my Taranis QX7, will simply tilt the, using the servo, simply tilt the rear rotors for it to drive and fly, but it won't let it go into the stabilized mode. And I added other mode like air mode, but it wasn't doing right as well. So what I did, I fixed that issue by adding the switch right, by setting the parameters in a way that when the rotors are not tilted, it will be in the stabilized mode. Stabilized mode will turn on. And when I use the other switch to tilt the rotors, it will get out of the stabilized mode so that it will be in rate mode and you can drive it around. And then the driving performance was really good. Now, the issue for it to not have enough power to get up, well, I just solved it very easily by adding a throttle curve to my QX7, and that's solved. And that fixed everything perfectly. Now it can drive very well and it can fly very well, and in a stabilized mode I can even enjoy the FPV. So let's drive it and fly it first line of sight, and then we will enjoy some FPV on it. Now, one more thing that you might want to do as well was that I had to cut one of this battery holder so that I can add battery easily all the way forward. Otherwise, I had to push the flight controller down a lot to add the battery, and I was worrying that I would eventually, dislocate these cables, which are soldered very fragile here. Okay, done. So I am going to power it on.
Telemetry lost.
I know.
Telemetry recovered.
Thank you. Okay, alright, so here we go. I'm just gonna put it down. At the moment it's in a stabilized mode. Alright, and let's tilt the rotors. See? Okay, and I also had to add the limits because the rotors were tilting too much. So I'll put it in drive mode and we'll drive it around. Let's put the rotors all the way forward, and this is how you can drive it. And basically with this throttle curve, it can get really fast. Guess flight controller maybe is taking too much vibrations, and that's why it will stop responding. So this was this, and now we can take off. There you go, it's flying. And when I didn't set the stabilized mode, it was always flipping, falling, and it was basically very, very annoying. But now it's superb, and now I can land it and start driving it. Let's drive it, let's drive it. and when you want to take off, you can actually drive and take off in this mode as well. But sometimes it does, you know, flip itself. I don't know, it's something to do with the flight controller not actually, you know, detecting the rotors in right direction. So basically now, man, it has plenty of power, plenty of speed, and it's really very stable, hands-free. So basically, so I think now doing FPV will be really fun on this one. So switching to drive mode, half the way tilting. There you go, it starts moving forward and then you can land it. So you're driving and you can take off. You see, the rotors tilted half the way is basically very good because you don't have to push forward while doing FPV. It keeps moving forward itself. You have to push on the pitch backward to stabilize it. So you don't have to actually tilt to go forward and go through the hoops. You can simply tilt the rotors forward and it will start moving forward, and all you need to do is control it. But if you tilt the rotors all the way to forward, that's where it will flip. So we are in driving mode. Come on here, come on. Woo! It's fast, man. It is absolutely a fun machine right here. Absolutely a fun machine. Fun little quadcopter. Oh, we got stuck so we can actually fly. Sweet, man, isn't it? You can drive it, you can fly it, you can put it in forward mode with the tilted rotors. I mean, it's definitely a lot of fun. You will find it a lot of fun to fly and play with. The only annoying thing about this quad, I mean the VWhoop, is the only drawback of this is that the battery times are very, very short. I mean, the flight times are really short. Awesome parking right here. Yes, so once again, the flight times are really short. Let's fly FPV and see how much.
Telemetry lost.
I know. Let's fly FPV and see how much fun it can be, because honestly speaking, driving it and flying it is definitely a different kind of fun that you can have with a brushless FPV VWhoop. Alright, hold on, let me just check one more time. Yes, it's recording, and arm, and here we go. I'm just gonna drive it first. What happened? Run away? It says run away. Alright. Arm. So that was the message I was getting before. Alright. Let's fly. Flying is what we do better. We are good at. Its 25 milliwatt FPV system is kind of doing very well. What did I just do? Did I land on that hoop? Alright. And we are back in my room. Flying around. And check out the ZOHD Dart Extreme. Alright, we are driving again. I hope this time we don't run away. Oh, it's fun to drive around, man. It's a different feeling to drive an FPV whoop. And we are shaking, but we are airborne. Awesome. Alright, in this mode, I just need to leave the pitch and it will move itself. Low battery, land now. Let's put it in the flight mode so we have some better signals. Hit that whoop. This hoop, not whoop. Man, this low battery issue, I simply hate it. One moment. Land now. Okay, I will land. And I will start driving to go under the seats. Man, this is really a different kind of fun, that once you fall on the ground while flying and you couldn't control, you could actually start driving it. Just like this, we are driving. Awesome. Oh, rug. So let's fly again, get airborne. Uh-oh, sorry, that's my bedroom, messy bedroom. Still have battery to come back. Okay, we are on the ground. Now we cannot fly, we cannot drive around, so we'll put it in the middle mode, and one moment. Come on, get up. My
telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost.
What is happening? So yes, man, the battery problem. In these, I mean, I have a UAV FPV whoop as well, LR65. It's the same. Once the battery goes down to a certain level, it will just flip down and turn off everything. I mean, even the video and everything turns off. But hey, I was having fun, man. I mean, this is fun to actually drive it around, and then when you want, you can fly it. Wait a moment, I have another battery. I'm not done yet. And here we go. Okay, we are flying. We are flying. Low battery, land now. Why should I land now? Alright, going around the house, nice and fast, in an FPV whoop manner. Oh, there's a mirror, I missed it. Let's go get it, let's go see it. There we are, flying. Can get a stick to the mirror or not? No. Alright, let's drive from here. We will go here, turn around, and land. Put it in drive mode. Yeah, baby! Oh, I hit the rug, no problem. Driving around nice and fast, and we took off. So it's like having an airplane. Man, I love the way I feel the floor is moving so fast because it's driving around. Woo! I'm having fun, man. Uh-oh, rug. So fly and back to the driving mode. Man, this is really fun, I can tell you. Back to the flying mode because we are stuck. Uh-oh, stuck under the sofa. No, we can still do it. We are stuck somewhere. We got up, not stuck. Man, this is absolutely fun that you can actually drive and fly. This is definitely fun. Whoa, that's me. Flying again. Land now. The battery is really 2.7 volts left. Yep, it has OSD, man. It has an OSD as well. Alright, driving and stopping. That's enough fun with this whoop. One moment, where is it? I am so lazy. I don't want to pick it up. Don't want to bend and pick it up. Alright people, this is Eachine VWhoop, and this is absolutely fun. You can drive it and FPV whoop it at the same time, double the fun. Come on, you know what to do. Hit that like button, it's right there. I know you can do it. Oh, while you're at it, also hit the subscribe button right there. Come on, don't be shy, just hit it. Thank you very much for all your support towards my work, that I post regular and fresh content on my channel just for you. Hit that like button right there.